Deep in the dark pine barrens of New Jersey lurks a monstrous flying curse that's been a plague since the winter of 1735. All hide in fear from the devil. The Jersey Devil is a legendary creature rooted in American folklore. Over centuries, its reported appearance has evolved, yet certain features remain consistent to the legend. The creature is typically described as a bipedal, kangaroo-like beast with a horse or goat's head, leathery bat wings, horns, small arms with clawed hands, and cloven hooves. It's said to emit a blood-curdling scream and to move swiftly both on the ground and supposedly through the air. Early accounts liken the Jersey Devil to a winged demon or dragon. It's often depicted as being between 3 to 7 feet tall, with a gaunt, emaciated body, glowing red eyes, and a forked tail. Descriptions of its fur vary, with some reports claiming it's covered in a coarse hair and others asserting it's relatively hairless. Its overall silhouette is generally unsettling, a patchwork of familiar animal traits melded within the supernatural. The legend of the Jersey Devil dates back to the early 18th century. The most often told story centers on the Leeds family who resided in the Pine Barrens. According to popular folklore, in 1735, a local woman known as Mother Leeds became pregnant with her 13th child, a pregnancy she never wanted. In exasperation, she allegedly cursed the unborn infant, exclaiming, "Let it be the devil." On a stormy night, she gave birth to a seemingly normal baby, only for it to be transformed into a monstrous creature moments later. The beast then slaughtered the midwife, flew up the chimney, and vanished into the Pine Barrens, where it has supposedly roamed ever since. This tale is interwoven with threads of historical facts and local animosity. Daniel Leeds, the patriarch of the real Leeds family, was a prominent publisher and almanac writer, whose loyalist and Quaker associations made him a target of local resentment. The Leeds Devil, as it was originally known, became the focus of regional stories and cautionary tales. Throughout the 18th and 19th centuries, it was depicted as a harbinger of bad luck, blamed for livestock deaths, crop failures, and mysterious disappearances. The legend was amplified through oral tradition and the press, taking on new characteristics with each retelling of the tale. By the 19th century, the Leeds Devil had become known as the Jersey Devil, a name that stuck as the story spread beyond the Pine Barrens. The monster's legend was further cemented by a surge of reported sightings and newspaper articles in the early 20th century. The Jersey Devil's mythos is deeply entwined with the isolated, eerie landscape of the Pine Barrens, a vast tract of forested land that has long been regarded as otherworldly. The legend reflects colonial anxieties, fears of the unknown, and the human tendency to explain misfortune through supernatural means. The Jersey Devil has since become an enduring symbol of New Jersey folklore. It appears in local art, literature, sports, most notably the mascot for the NHL's New Jersey Devils, and media, from comic books to television and documentaries. The earliest written accounts of the Jersey Devil are sparse, though oral tradition suggests the Pine Barrens residents had been reporting strange creatures since colonial times. Farmers blame the devil for missing livestock and unexplained tracks in the sand. Early settlers and indigenous peoples alike told stories of a mysterious beast that haunted the woods. The most famous episode in the Jersey Devil's history occurred in January 1909 when a wave of sightings swept across southern New Jersey, parts of Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Over the course of a single week, hundreds of reports flooded in towns such as Camden, Bristol, and Collingswood. Witnesses described seeing a flying hoofed creature with a grotesque appearance and hearing its unearthly wails. Panic gripped the region. Schools closed, workmen refused to leave their homes, and hunting parties were organized to capture the creature. Newspapers published sensational headlines, and cryptic hoofprints found in the snow deepened the mystery. Some reports claim that the devil attacked a trolley car in Haddon Heights, while others said it had been perched on rooftops or gliding over the Delaware River. Skeptics suggested the phenomenon was the result of mass hysteria fueled by media sensationalism and practical jokes. Nevertheless, the events of 1909 remain the cornerstone of Jersey Devil lore, spawning enduring interest in the legend. Though no subsequent period matched the frenzy of 1909, sporadic reports of the Jersey Devil continued through the 20th century. Witnesses claimed to have seen a strange creature darting across country roads, lurking in the shadows of the pines, or flying overhead on moonlight nights. In the 1960s, several motorists reported encounters with what they described as a large winged animal near the town of Mays Landing. Farmers continue to blame the devil for animal deaths and mysterious footprints. Since the beginning of the Jersey Devil sightings, famous figures have weighed in. Joseph Bonaparte, elder brother of Napoleon and former King of Spain, allegedly encountered the Jersey Devil while hunting near Bordentown in the early 19th century. His account, though possibly apocryphal, only added to the creature's mystique. Reports of the Jersey Devil persist to this day, albeit less frequently than in the past. Contemporary accounts often appear in local news articles, online forums, and cryptozoological investigations. Modern witnesses describe seeing a swift, shadowy figure gliding through the Pine Barrens, hearing chilling screams at night, or discovering unusual hoofprints in remote areas. Some sightings have been debunked as hoaxes or misidentified animals, most commonly large birds like sandhill cranes or escaped exotic pets. Nevertheless, believers hold that the Jersey Devil is more than just a myth. Paranormal investigators, cryptozoologists, and curious enthusiasts continue to organize expeditions into the pines, hoping for a glimpse of the elusive beast. In pop culture, the Jersey Devil has experienced a renaissance. Documentaries, podcasts, and horror fiction regularly feature the creature, keeping its legend alive for new generations. It serves as a regional mascot and the subject of pride and sometimes gentle mockery for many New Jersey residents. The Jersey Devil endures as one of America's most famous cryptids, a mystery that straddles the border between a twisted version of reality and the occult. A symbol of local folklore and its collective imagination, its story has been shaped by centuries of storytelling. Whether viewed as a cautionary tale, a real creature, or simply a fascinating legend, the Jersey Devil continues to captivate and mystify all who venture into the shadows of the Pine Barrens. So be on your guard if you find yourself in the dark and creepy Pine Barrens late at night. You too may come face to face with the devil.
Whispers